note. What on earth about clearing? What it does is it basically reintroduces the flow of our HTML to kind of the natural order. And there are three options that we have. And I'm going to do just a little altering just so we can get a better idea of this. I'm going to reduce these boxes down even further, our box 1, 2, and 3, just so that we can make sure that our footer gets plenty of room. I'm just giving a 20% each instead of 30. And if you recall correctly, our footer earlier, we added this clear. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I also need to go up into my main because we did this overflow hidden. So I'm going to get rid of that. What's happening here is our footer has said, okay, well, the normal flow is floats. This is the normal flow because there isn't a float or anything applied to it, so it's just up in the top left. The next thing is it wants to go, that if it doesn't have a float applied to it, it too wants to go up right underneath the one right before it and right up to the left. Well, the text can't get there, but if you look, let's highlight this, our footer goes all the way across from left to right. But the text has to kind of work its way around that box 3 that's there. So that's why it's kind of in the middle. Well, what we can do is we can apply that clear and say move out and around these boxes. And that gets applied to the element that we want to clear. So in this case, we want to clear or move that footer. So I'm going to bring this back, but we have some options. We have clear left, which actually clears anything that's been floated to the left, and it means it has to go underneath it. So in this case, that would be our box 3. But what happens if we change the height of our box 3? Because right now, all 3 of these boxes are the same height. So you're seeing that it pushes down here, but it doesn't really make a difference. So let's go and add a height to box 3, because that's the one that's floated left, and we're only clearing the left side. So I'm going to change this to 50 pixels, and see, now it's only 50 pixels, but it says on the footer, clear left. So it's only clearing what is on the left-hand side. It's not clearing what's on the right. So let's go flip that. Let's now say clear right. And now it jumps back down again because it needs to clear what's been told to float right. All of this being said, the one that is most common is the one I introduced you to in class 7 and we used earlier in this video, which is clear both. And that simply means to clear any floats to the left and any floats to the right that are above it and reestablish the flow, because there is no float that's actually applied to this footer. So the reason it's done this is it's cleared the left, so it's not bumped up here, but it also has to clear the right, and so it needs to go directly beneath that. So that's how we clear something. So why do we